set my sails or wait for the wind to blow. I scatter the miles, still finding my way to go. Close your eyes and chase what you see. The rest of our days, no more losing sleep. No matter where we go, you make this feel like home. We're right where we belong. sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take him to the bridge. Dirty babe, you see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way. Take him to the chorus. Come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone with it. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone with it. Drinks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it. Twerking with. Go ahead, be gone with it. Look at those hips. Go ahead, be gone with it. You make me smile. Go ahead, be gone with it. Go ahead, child. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. Go ahead, be gone with it. Get your sexy up. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The motherfucker don't know how to act. Yeah. Gonna let me make up for the things you.
This occasion not only marks the beginning of their marriage commitment to each other, but is a commemoration of love, nurture, and shared between these two. Together, they embarked on a new life, built on the foundations of trust, compassion, and mutual respect. Who gives this bride today? I do. Let me see. There's a bird over there, and probably sounds unimportant, but birds symbolize love and good luck and also wealth. It's like, why are you talking about birds? But I truly do believe that the universe sent that bird here to watch. Because I swear to God, Paige, when you came, the bird also stood up. That's not the script, I'm just winging it. That's a bird joke. Marriage is an ancient human tradition. The personal and social merits that accompany the bonds of marriage have led to its continued endurance and have paved the way for us to be standing here, celebrating the union between these two people today. I'm gonna cry. Before proceeding with the ceremony, I would invite the couple to share their vows. Paige, would you please deliver yours first?
Can y'all hear me? Okay. Okay. To my best friend, my partner in crime, and now my husband, I want to thank you. First, for letting me say my vows first, because we all know yours are going to be much better. I also want to thank you for being the best true partner to me, always being my biggest cheerleader and my sounding board, and always believing in me. Thank you for pushing me to be the best version of myself. Thank you for putting our family first every time, no matter what. Thank you for caring for your friends and family so much. And thank you for hitting on me at that frat party 5.5 years ago. From starting off as friends to everyone around us knowing we should be together besides us, to now standing here today, we built such a great life together, and I can't wait to continue building with you. As your wife, I promise to always work towards being a better person for you. I promise to always support you no matter what. I promise to always take care of you and our family. I promise to always try to make life fun. And lastly, and most importantly to you, I promise to always respect your Xbox time with the boys. Dylan, I love you more than I ever knew possible. I'm so lucky to know you, to have you as my best friend, and especially to be your wife. Here's to a lifetime of making stupid jokes, cuddling on the couch, planning vacations, and living our best lives as Mr. and Mrs. Flores.
Love you.
And now, Dylan, would you please deliver your vows?
When I said I was going to speak from the heart in this moment, a lot of people told me I shouldn't do that. But talking about how much I love you and what you mean to me is the easiest thing in the world, and I knew I'd say the right thing. You're my best friend. No offense, Sean. I love you more every single day if that's possible, and since I've known you, not only has my life been better, I've been a better person. I can't promise you I'll be perfect. I can't promise you every day is going to be as amazing as today has been. But I can promise you that every single day I'm going to wake up and try as hard as I can to be a little bit better for you, until one day I'm someone who deserves to have a bride like you. I love you so much. I already ran out of things to talk about here. I love you. I promise that I'm going to try as hard as I can to be worth you, and every single day I'll give it my all.
Wow. Make me cry, man. Dylan and Paige, please join hands. Dylan, do you take Marjorie Paige Poole as your cherished wife in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by her side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Marjorie Paige Poole, will you take Dylan as your cherished husband in front of these witnesses and promise to stand by his side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, Xbox time, so long as you both shall live?
Yes, I absolutely do.
These wedding rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. By exchanging these rings, you solidify a lifelong commitment to one another. The rings serve as a welcoming, constant reminder of the bond you formed with each other. Please repeat after me. I, Dylan.
I, Dylan.
Give you, Paige.
Give you, Paige.
This ring as a symbol of my love.
This ring as a symbol of my love.
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself, so you complete me.
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself, so do you complete me.
Now please repeat after me. I, Paige.
I, Paige.
Give you, Dylan.
Give you, Dylan.
This ring.
This ring.
As a symbol of my love.
As a symbol of my love.
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself.
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself.
So you complete me.
So you complete me.
By the power vested in me by Universal Life Church and by the state of Texas, I am pleased to pronounce you husband and wife, sealed together today in both law and in love. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the privilege of presenting for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Flores.
give it up, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful bridesmaids. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, help me make some noise as I introduce our groomsmen. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and give it up for Eric, Ethan, Vinny, TJ, Jake, RJ, Blake, Chris, and the best man, John. They gotta hear it. They gotta hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the groomsmen. By all standing up on our feet and make as loud a noise as you can, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Flores. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, Mr. and Mrs. Flores.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming from me and Paige. We really appreciate all of you making it here all the way from Idaho. Shout out Alex. We really couldn't be happier to be here today and for all of you to celebrate with us. This was really just a great time so far. I hope it's a better time even later tonight. We paid for it, so please drink a lot. Let's have a good time.
What he said, and also, let's party! Woo!
Hello, guys. I just want to first thank Dylan for having me as his best man. It's an honor. For him to put it in writing, to admit that I'm his best and favorite person here, I mean, but that's not true because today is ultimately a day for Paige to be his favorite, so I'll give it to her. But no, on a serious note, you know, there comes a time in your life when you meet your one and only true love, someone that you're going to care for and be there for every day, someone you may not even realize at first who they're going to play out to be in your life. But then you spend more time with that person and you do so many things together that you'll remember for the rest of your life. And then you think, yeah, this person's going to be in my life for a long time to come. And for Dylan, that moment came about 25 years ago when he met me. I have no doubts that the same thing happened when he met Paige. Paige, you look very beautiful today. And I hope today has been everything you dreamed about. Taken every moment with your friends and your family because this is a day you will always remember. And I know you will enjoy every day that follows because you will have Dylan by your side. And now I also have your back. Dill, I love you, buddy. I've known you literally as far as back my mind can remember. It's crazy looking back now and knowing where we are. We're finally here. I guess there's only one thing left for you to do. Dude, I'm ready for a Dylan Jr. I can't wait to watch you guys grow together and hopefully one day very soon grow as a family.
Thank you. First and foremost, I wanted to extend a heartfelt congratulations to the newlyweds, Paige and Dylan. It's been nothing short of an honor standing beside y'all today as one chapter of your love story comes to a close and the next begins. I mean it when I say I'm so happy for both of you and thank you so much for letting me be a big part of your day. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Maddie Davis, and I've been best friends with Paige since the 4th day of 6th grade, to be exact. Even back then, Paige was the life of the party and would light up any room she walked into with her confident personality and never met a stranger attitude. She's the kind of friend every girl needs in their life. She's fiercely loyal, trustworthy, and always a phone call away. Whenever I look back and think of my favorite memories in life, Paige always seems to be right there next to me. From the time we discovered Jersey Shore in 6th grade, to our days in high school when we would ride around in her hot pink pickup truck, to our yearly trip to New Orleans, there was never a dull moment when Paige was around. Fast forward to college when I went to UTSA and Paige went to Texas State. We were only about 45 minutes away from each other and would spend many weekends together either at Chimmy's doing one too many DP shootouts or chugging a game face at Maylou's. Back when our biggest worry in life is when we would visit each other next. This is also around the time Paige started telling me about Dylan. I remember the first thing she told me was, "You're really going to like him because he has our kind of humor." I thought to myself, wow, this guy must be great. I knew Dylan was the one for Paige when the first time we met at Chimmy's, he said, "Get whatever you want, it's on me." From that point on, it was now the three of us. I would spend many weekends with Paige and Dylan, and I quickly learned why they worked so well together. Just like Paige, Dylan was the life of the party, always made sure everyone was included, and would never say no to a good time. Dylan, thank you so much for loving Paige so well and helping make all of her dreams come true. I've been with Paige through every season and phase of life, and I have to say this one is my favorite. Seeing my best friend so happy and living out her dream wedding that we've been talking about since we were young is all I could ever wish for. Paige and Dylan, I wish y'all both nothing but a lifetime of love and happiness. With that being said, let's raise a glass to the bride and groom.
All right, first off, I'm going to try to do this without my reading glasses and without trying to cry. Good evening. My name is Donnie Flores, and I am the father of the groom and the bride now. My wife, Mirta, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight to celebrate this beautiful couple. To my son, raising you has been one of the joys of my life. As everyone can attest, Dylan has always been a social butterfly. At football games, while I was either coaching or in the stands, there was not a hand he would not shake on the way up. They used to call him the little mayor. When I would go hang out with the guys, as my friend Danny and can attest to, Dylan was always by my side. "Dad, I want to go. Dad, there's a fight. Let's go watch it. Dad, the guys are barbecuing. Let's go." Now, I thought he wanted to hang out with me. The reality is he was making money, making tips, getting beers for the guys. Naturally, we bonded over sports. Fortunately for him, he had me as his coach from Little League to his high school playing days. So when he said, "I'm going away for college," I knew that I was losing my little boy. Now, I knew that seeing him every day, seeing him at school, in the locker room, was going to turn into random weekends and holidays. But that was just the natural progression of things to come. To Paige. I remember the first time I saw you was on Dylan's social media. Yes, like all good parents, I low-key stalk your social media of my kids. And that's why I know that Paige has already changed her name on Instagram. Well, I remember seeing this pretty blonde girl that kept popping up on Dylan's feed. I asked Dylan, "Hey, who's this girl?" Said, "Oh, that's just Paige. She's just a friend." However, the way he said that, I knew that it was different. Then I found out, they tried to keep this from me, that he went skydiving. And I said, Somehow I know that this girl, Paige, was probably involved. Sure enough, it was true. So when he told me that they were no longer friends, that Paige was the one, I already knew. Paige, I love you. I want to thank you for bringing the best out in my son. Thank you for loving him. Thank you for coming into our family and making it complete. We love you and welcome you. To the both of you. Marriage is an institution that is sacred. It's not for the weak, as we can attest. My advice to you is to put each other first. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Go on dates. Remember that romantic gestures go a long way. Be honest, and first and foremost, don't forget the reason why you love each other. So please raise your glass and join me.
I should have printed this out. All right. Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm Preston, Paige's father. So Paige's mother and Paige's mother Anna, right there, and I would like to welcome and thank you all for being a part of this awesome, incredible day. We'd like to especially thank Dylan's parents, Donnie and Mirta Flores, Clarissa, Derek. Thank you for such a great evening last night. We had such a great time. Thank you for raising this young man who captured or stole our daughter's heart. The picture-perfect wedding party. Thank you all. Dylan's brother Derek for the amazing ceremony. It was awesome. So we're super excited for our combined Flores Poole family. Thanks to all of the extended family and friends, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everyone who traveled from all over to be here tonight. Thank you for being part of Paige and Dylan's special day. A very extra special thanks to Maddie Davis, Paige's maid of honor, the winner of a chicken dinner, lifelong friend, her sister Lauren, her awesome parents, James and Brenda Davis. Thank you. So Paigey, where did the time go? Thursday I reached out to Paige and I asked her if it was possible to go back and maybe she could be 2 or 3 or maybe 5 again, and we could just have a little bit more time before she had to be so grown up. That wasn't possible. But we exchanged some words, and it's not about me not wanting her to be married to this great man. It was about, I just can't believe she's old enough to be married. It's the right decision. Like, we talked about that, like, undoubtedly the right decision. And we're so proud of them both. So September 14th, 1998, you were born. I thought you were the most beautiful person I've ever seen. I felt that way for the past 8,986 days, which is how many days it's been since you've been born. Trying to narrow down some funny stories and anecdotes about Paige to share today. There's too many. I would be here for days and days and days. By the way, I know I have 3 to 5 minutes. It's going to go over, just FYI. So I think that anyone that knows Paige realizes that every moment with her is like an adventure, right? It's a story, an experience. So I just like to say this. Paige has this this natural ability to like light up a room and like just warm up a heart. Like she just walks in and you're just captivated. She brings smiles and laughter. She's always seen people. So this is, I think, her best quality, right? She's always seen people for like who they are. Like if you look at Paige's friends, they're just like the best people. Y'all are just like, just the best of the best. Like, she generally makes this connection right to your heart, makes everyone that she knows feel special and important. She's been the glue and the linchpin that holds her siblings together. So her siblings, Parker, Preston, Paxton, and Price. Sorry. She's kind of like their peacekeeper, the ringleader, boss man, however you want to put it. She's ambassador, voice of reason. Your mom and I and all your siblings, extended family, we love you so much. You're the light of our lives. We couldn't imagine a world without you. Professionally, she's accomplished so much in school. She was every teacher's favorite. In fact, in high school, I believe Paige and Madison collaborated on this theater notebook for like future generations of Seven Lakes students to take a look at, maybe ask her about it. Maybe we can get that published a little bit later and take a look at it. In college, she was a superstar, peer mentor, TA, sales ambassador. List goes on. She completed her MBA, which since then we've been informed we have to refer to her as master. So she's a hard worker. She's got a work ethic unlike anyone we've ever run across. Working since she was like 15. It's not surprising that she's found like recruiting and people relations so fulfilling for her in her career. So actually, she's been working with people in like labor relations since she was about 3, 4, 5. So her brother, so there was this incident, right, where there was these stuffed animals where the dogs, I believe, ripped up the stuffed animals, and there was all kinds of little cotton and pieces of stuffed animals in the backyard, and they didn't really want to clean those up, and so they decided to organize and unionize and went on strike. And so Paige has really been working out, like looking out for the working man and woman since she was little. That was highly unpopular with me, by the way. Anyway, you've done so much. There's so much, you're going to accomplish. There's so much you have accomplished. So moving on to the good part, Dylan. Dylan, you are the luckiest man in the world, but Paige is also equally as lucky to have you. You're her friend, her partner, her husband. You have to be someone really, really special to capture this amazing girl's heart and vice versa. You're best friends. You're always on the same page. You're like genuinely, enjoy every minute of each other's time, inseparable, always on some kind of like adventure or caper or whatever. Anyway, the kind of love that these two have, I mean, it's like the reason for being, right? That's what life is all about, like what you guys have. And so we're happy that the stars brought you together, and our daughter's life and happiness and dreams are in your hands, and we feel very assured that those are safe. We're very proud of you, Dylan, what you've accomplished, what you've got going on, what you will accomplish. Like, we can't wait to see it. The way we feel that Paige lights up a room and warms the hearts and et cetera, we see her eyes brighten. Like, when you're around her, she's just like, that's my guy and my person. And, that makes us feel great. There's nothing more that like a father or mother could ask for, Anyway, sorry. Nothing more that we can ask for except for grandchildren, like right away. So let's get going with that. So anyway, all right, let me wrap this up. So with that, please join Anna, Mirta, Donnie, Clarissa, Derek, and I. Let's raise our glasses to our son and daughter, Mr. and Mrs. Dylan and Paige Flores. A lifetime of laughter, love, and happiness. Paige and Dylan.
And that same round of applause, give it up for Preston and Paige, our father-daughter dance. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause and give it up for brother James. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, brother Parker. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brother Price. And last but not least, Paxton. Our mother-son dance.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our mother-son dance, Myrta and Dylan.
Everything lit, all the girls in free. Everybody inside sipping on a good time. You ain't got a wrist, they can put it on me. When they wanna go off, they know all my money show off. I don't ever get it one way, yeah. Spin it and I get it same day, but hey, I didn't come here to party. I didn't come here to stay. I came to leave with somebody.
Let them hear it, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Flores.
I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, ayo, gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying, ayo, baby, let's go. I came to dance, 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 dance. I hit the floor cause that's my plans, 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 plans. I'm wearing all my favorite brands, 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 brands. Give me some space for both my hands, 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 hands. You, cause it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Yeah, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, ayo, gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying, ayo, baby, let's go. Cause we gon' rock this club, we gon' go all night. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. Cause I told you once, now I told you twice. We gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I came to move, 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 move. Get out the way of me and my crew, 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 crew. I'm in the club, so I'm gonna do just what came here to do. Yeah, cause it goes on